The Zelda games are no strangers to the mysterious and terrifying. We've seen moons falling, worlds becoming corrupted by dark magic, and a shadow being that mimics our every move. And while those are all worthy of being on this list, I wanted to talk about some more obscure moments. Some that make us jump, and some that torment us when the world is asleep. These are 5 of the darkest, creepiest, and downright horrifying events found across the Legend of Zelda games. Subscribe for more videos like this, comment your favorite dark moments, and catch us live daily on Twitch. Number 5. Bottom of the Well. In Ocarina of Time, in order to obtain the Lens of Truth, Link must go to the bottom of the well in Kakariko Village, where he enters a room with arms standing upright out of the ground with no body in sight. Getting too close to the arms results in the hands lunging towards Link, grabbing him, holding him in place while a creature, a horrifying amalgamation of pale flesh with a gaping jaw and sunken holes for eyes, unburrows itself and slowly makes its way to the unlucky soul who found themselves in the grip of Dead Hand. Chopping down the hands is an option, but doing so will result in new hands growing a short while later. The most horrifying part is that the creature's blood is green, meaning the splotches of red on its body might be the blood of its victims. I don't envy any who had to experience this moment as children. Number 4. Nowhere to Run. Wandering the fields of Hyrule for 6+ years, many of us got used to the calm nature of the world around us in Breath of the Wild. After Tears of the Kingdom released, we were horrified to find the outright scariest event in a Zelda game to date. A mysterious, semi-gaseous substance known as gloom that appears to drain the life essence of any unfortunate enough to come into contact with it has spread itself across Hyrule, and great chasms have torn their way through the otherwise peaceful fields, revealing the depths below. After the great upheaval, Link travels the land of Hyrule relatively unscathed, but seemingly randomly, a pool of gloom seems to flood out of the ground, and 5 eyes embedded within hands of pure gloom give chase to the hero of the wild. Unfortunately, running is not an option, as the hands seem to almost glide across the surface with ease, snatching up the hero into their grasp, and the hands made of pure gloom work fast to drain the life out of Link. The first chase will haunt many of us for years to come, and even now, as someone who has beaten the game without taking any damage, I still dread my next encounter with the gloom hands. Number 3. No Hero. In the adult timeline, Link, the hero of time, defeats Ganondorf, and after sealing away the Demon King, Princess Zelda sends him back in time to his child body. Many years pass, and when Ganondorf eventually returns, there was no hero that stood against him, so King Daphnes called upon the gods to stop the Demon King. In response, the gods chose to flood the world, which means that anyone who was unable to get to the mountaintops perished. Number 2. The Last Drink. In Majora's Mask, there are many dark moments, and honestly, this entire list could have been filled with events from this game alone, but I wanted to talk about one in particular that really stood out as what might be considered the darkest moment in the Legend of Zelda series, simply due to the fact that it is on such a personal level, and it leaves the true horror to the imagination. The moon is falling, the world is going to end. Cremia knows it, but struggles to accept it. When she finally does, she chooses to save her sister from the knowledge of the impending doom. At the end of the 3rd and final day, we find Cremia and her sister Romani at the barn. Romani is about to drink Chateau Romani for the first time. Her sister always told her, "Wait until you're an adult." Why is this important? The drink Chateau Romani can only be found in one other place. It is sold by the bartender at the milk bar in Castletown for 200 rupees, compared to the regular milk sold for only 20 rupees. So what kind of drink is significantly more expensive, sold at a bar and only for adults, that affects memory and pain tolerance? Well, that's for you to decide. The last time we see Romani and Cremia, they are walking back to their home, Romani excitedly bouncing and Cremia somberly walking beside her. Number 1. The Darkest Timeline. There are 3 known separated timelines in the Legend of Zelda series, but I wanted to talk about the absolute darkest timeline, our timeline. The darkest moment is the fact that you cannot pet the dogs in Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom. Thanks for watching this far. Make sure to subscribe, join the Discord to meet the rest of the community, and we'll see you next time. Take care. But I can't reach it. And I don't remember if that one brings the water back up to this level. Okay.